Hey, why so serious? What's up, man? Oh, that's right. We just had a big talk with that guy, didn't we? Oh, we just got here too. Gotta loot this place raw first. Then start talking to people and gaining their trusticles. Wait, why is that guy still a quest? Gonna take all your stuff.
Great changes often sprout from a small idea.
Hey, CD Slick, what's up, buddy? Gonna take that. And that, and that. All right, what is that? That looks unique. How do we get in there? Loot it raw. I like the way you talk. Yes, sir. I'm playing too much Shadow Warrior. Map piece. Okay. Cool. I am so ready to play more Shadow Warrior tomorrow. I'm having way too much fun with that game. It's so good. Any idea when I'm doing the Evil One of Pathfire Wrath of the Righteous? It may not even be this year, my dude. It's going to be a while. It is going to be a while. We will see. I like to plan ahead. Yes, 2030.
Still full of useful things. Not now.
You just talk too much.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hey, Annie.
Are you here to make a donation? Every shard you can give will go into building up our little community here.
Why should I donate something to you?
You can be sure that everything you give will go to helping people. And if you like, you can even donate to a specific cause. We are hoping to make the place look better and to get the equipment we need. You know, workbenches and things like that. Let me know what you think would be helpful. I will take care of it. So, what'll it be?
Oh. Before we do that, we got to do a big sell and everything first. I wouldn't agree with that, Sparrow. I would say it's fine to make jokes that don't necessarily have full context, and if people have questions, they can ask. But, you know, like, I think, like, that whole Twitter exchange, I think, was a good example of sometimes you just don't have to take things so literally, and you don't have to phrase things in a way where you're sure that not a single person on the planet would possibly not be offended by it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like that was a good example online. Like, the stutter thing was obviously because the guy was just, like, ranting at Goff, and it was weird, and I was making a comment on that. I don't think that's in any way a slight at people that actually have a stutter. It's the same thing with, like, the blind tag on Twitch. Like, sometimes you can simply go too far with that stuff. Sometimes you can go way too far with that stuff. That's and if you do, then it can reduce the effect on that everyone should have. So it's like it's very important to respect some things and be aware of some things, but other things you don't need to do that. And if you over scrutinize, then it gets to a point where the stuff that really should be focused on gets lost in the din. Whoa, timeout. Alpha, before I do anything about this, I'm gonna ask if that was a joke. Was that a joke, Alpha? I mean, let me just see here. I don't want to jump the gun. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes sarcasm's a little bit hard to translate over text. I'm assuming it's a joke. Blind ostrich. Hey, Max Panic.
Those creatures
No, I am not in any of the current iterations. No, I am not. Classy Angelo, thank you for your 18 months. I'm kind of interested in Web3 to see where it can go, but the NFT space I feel is rife with scammery and skullduggery right now. So I have not yet seen an iteration of NFTs that I like. Not saying I'm not open to seeing it one day, but I will say that almost all usages of NFT right now I feel have been predatory and relatively vacuous.
Hey, you.
But yeah,
Where do you think you're
that's how I
going?
feel about that.
Who are you?
Another one of them, are you? You think you can wander in here and start asking questions and demanding things, do you? Well, you'd better keep your weapons sheathed and your hands to yourself. That
Damn,
way we
Eckerd.
won't have any trouble with each other, okay?
All right. I'm going to give our boy Alpha just another minute to respond, but if he doesn't say anything soon, I'm going to assume it wasn't a joke, and I'm going to, yeah. Patiently waiting. Okay.
What is this place?
It's a refuge. The last refuge from the Alb converters for men.
Sparrow, that's the
For
thing, though.
others,
You
it is a
can't build a
stronghold of
world
freedom.
around that. That's not how it works.
It is my
That's
mission
not
in
how it
life.
works.
Everyone looking
Yeah.
for protection will find it here with us. That is my promise. You, however, don't look like you need protection. So, that makes me wonder. If you're
But like,
not here seeking
here's
refuge,
the thing.
what are you looking for?
This is an interesting thing to talk about. Sparrow says, there are people with mental disabilities that can't understand context or sarcasm, and that's why I'm so adamant about it. But the problem is that if there are people in the world that can't understand context or sarcasm, that doesn't mean that everyone in the world needs to stop being sarcastic. You know what I mean? Like that's not, it doesn't mean that everything needs to change. There are, okay. Alpha, you're gone, man. Sorry about that. Okay, just to be perfectly clear, no. That's complete. Okay. Alpha said, Twitter is for deranged leftists who think there are more than two genders. Alpha, my dude, that is, oh man, I don't even know where to get started with you. That is so dated thinking. To not, oh my lord. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna ban you. But I do want to point out there's an unban thing, and the reason I'm saying that is this, because I want to take this opportunity as a way to just make sure this is super clear. Okay. In your mind, there may not be two genders, but you have to understand that your mind is not anyone else's mind, and other people can do whatever they want with their body. They are their own people with their own interpretation of that. So even considering something like that in public just shows such an unbelievable amount of just a complete lack of perspective. The idea that you would that is even something that's said anymore is it's like standing up in a room today and being like, you know what? Segregation was a great idea. Yeah, that was just a great thing. Like seriously, it's just it's dated, it's ignorant, I can't come up with enough negative words to describe that type of thinking. And also it goes against everything that we do here. So, for the love of God, man, please. Again, and I need to focus on this. I'm from the South, and I grew up in environments where there's a lot of ignorance. You're surrounded by people who say things like you just said. Oh, there's only two genders. I know you're probably in a situation where everyone around you says that too, and you think it's okay because everyone around you says that. And then whenever you see something on Twitter, or whenever you see some lefty like me say something on Twitch, you can go to your friends and they can all be like, oh, that guy's such a dingus, blah, 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 blah. But let me just be super clear here. Let me be the one person to please, if you have the most modicum, the smallest shred of respect for me, and you have like 250 messages in here, so I assumed you at least have a little. I'm telling you now, there absolutely are more than two genders. Transgender is a thing. Learn to respect it, even if it's not for you, even if you don't know anyone that does it. For the love of God, man, don't be one of those people that holds this whole race back, please. Please. do some research, learn, and for the love of God, grow. Please. Thank you. I beg you. That goes to anyone, really. And that's one thing. I will put up with a lot of shit on this channel, absolutely, but stuff like that, man. Racism, that's kind of like, it's almost homophobia, like that kind of stuff, dude. Just, the world just doesn't need it. We're smarter as a race than having to deal with that stuff.
What
And
do
more
you do
importantly,
here?
the thing
I
to
take
think
care
about
of Origin's defenses.
is like,
Why?
I'm-
think about what it would feel like if somebody were to read like your bait by saying something as simple as that. There are other actual people in this world where you are completely decimating their personal view of themselves. Like and your bait, like why what how little must you care about other people to be like, you can't be what you are because I'm saying so. You can't make your own decisions with that because I say it's wrong. It's just don't be that guy, man. You're better than that. Everyone's better than that. Just don't be that guy. Why does it matter? Why do you have to be somebody to say that to other people? It's crazy. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, sorry, I went on a huge tangent there. Silverback says, what did she say? Somebody stated as fact that there are only two genders, and anyone who said otherwise is deranged, essentially. So, yeah, I'm not gonna put up for that, man. I'm not gonna. That's something that you can't. I mean, you just don't, man. We're better people than to say things like that. We're just making conversation. Yeah, see, I'm just making
I really
conversation.
am
chat.
just making conversation.
So we're just
Sure.
making conversation.
Right. Let's speak straight and keep things clear.
Yep.
I see you step out of order here, I will have you put down. I believe in these people, and I don't know who you are.
I like that moment. Yes, I appreciate it. Monday Monkey says, I respectfully disagree with your assessment. However, I appreciate that your channel isn't for politics. Yes, I will say we don't allow politics, and we don't want politics, and we don't want religion. But one thing that this channel does enforce zealously is respecting other people. And that absolutely includes their decisions and how they identify themselves. So that 100% does, this channel absolutely enforces that. Now, for politics and all that kind of stuff, he specifically said leftists? Oh, screw lefties. Screw lefties, screw righties, screw politics in general. Yeah, politics are the worst. They're the devil. Yeah. If that's what you meant, absolutely. And honestly, I said that I was a lefty, but I wouldn't even identify. I'm not a lefty. Not anymore. I used to be. Years ago. Not anymore. Now I don't like anyone. Hate lefties. Hate righties. Hate them all. I just hate them. Just hate politics. I just hate it all. Hate both sides. that's my politics is I hate politics. That's my politics. I hate them. I hate them all. I hate them all. I don't like what either. Here in America, I don't identify as either anymore. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Is code discriminating against dominant hands? I am. Yeah. I don't know. I am a supporter of common sense, and I feel like both sides lack that in spades. So it's just, God, I hate them all. I hated Trump. I hate Biden. I don't like any of them. I just don't like any of them. I hate them all. But anyway, okay, I'm done. We're done. No politics. No politics. Okay. Anyway, I just terrible. I just want some rando to jump up and be like, I'm the president now because I'm an okay dude, and I'm respectful, and I'm an okay guy. This is what I want. I want some guy named Joe. He doesn't even have a last name. That's except Biden. Sam. Let's go with Sam. I want a guy named Sam. No last name. That's who I want right there. Okay, anyway, we're done. I'm finished. Okay.
I understand.
Uncle Sam, that's right. Serious Sam, even better. That's right. Sam Fisher, that sounds good too. Tix Mix, thank you very much for your $18 tip to the mod team. I appreciate that, by the way. Zushi with the 1 year. 1 year, good vibes. Did you ever finish your second Witcher 3 run? Because YouTube, it ends on Heart of Stone close to the end. No, I did not finish my Witcher 3 run, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately.
How did you end up here?
Me?
Sam from Lord of the Rings?
Used to be a guard
Sure.
in the
Yeah,
Dome
that would
City.
work.
Then I got sent to the front during one of the Alba attacks
sure.
that were happening back then. We were told we were going there
Yeah.
to help the farmers. We got no mercy from the Alps and we gave none back. The people trapped between us? I don't know.
Julia, yes, they look fantastic.
And after it was done
Yes.
and all those bodies were piled up, we turned around and went straight back to the city and just left those people out here to fend for themselves. That didn't seem right to me.
Agreed
So
Monday.
when I heard rumors about Origin and the help it offered people,
Nuriel, I got it.
to
Don't you
find
worry,
something
girl.
that was actually worth
I'll take
fighting
care of it.
for.
We're good. What can I do to help the people here?
What can I do to help people here?
You really want to do that?
Thank you,
Well,
Abdus
you
Guy.
can always do with more weapons.
New emotes?
But
Yes,
above all,
Julia's
we
been
need
hard at
more
work on
people.
emotes.
Experienced people to help defend this.
We got
place.
Dying Light 2 emotes,
So you want
Rising
me to find
emotes.
people with
Elden,
combat
we got some
skills.
Elden Ring emotes on the way.
Exactly. People you can rely on.
Hey,
Loyal
Cash.
people you can trust. Farmers and refugees here, they do their best. We need some real fighters. People who've been out in the wilderness and survived. If you meet anyone out there you'd trust to watch your back, who'd fight alongside you, well, I guess you can tell them where we are and that they'd be welcome here in Origin.
Okay, if I find anyone I can trust, I will send them here.
If I find anyone I can trust, I'll send them here.
You
They
will?
do, Seven.
Okay,
They do.
then. All right.
You like
It'd be
my
good to
douche
have some more
glasses,
companions
Neldius?
out here who understand what they're doing. At least 3 would help. That would make good our losses.
Falk, he can help.
Falk, cleric, has agreed to help me.
Actually,
He'll
a
stay
robot.
to defend Origin when he's not with me.
A cleric?
Captain Chaos,
Well, we'll see if he's
no.
prepared to do the fighting himself, not just leave it to others. That's good for a start. Who else can you offer?
Ray, an outlaw, has agreed to help. He'll be useful, just don't leave anything shiny around when he's nearby.
I like
As
it.
if we didn't have enough crooks in camp already. So just know you're responsible for him and anything he takes. Have you found anyone else?
He's agreed to travel with me and will stay here in between. Okay, so if I do this, he'll keep traveling with me, right?
Excellent.
I'll do save. They will. Okay, cool.
I met Duras, a berserker warrior.
I've
He's
never
agreed to
had
travel with
cheesecake.
me.
What?
Stay here in between.
Good.
What?
Great. The berserkers know.
Thank you,
how to
Sazerg
defend
King. I
themselves.
appreciate it, buddy.
Okay. I would say that's enough fighters to make our camp safe. I mean, any more would be welcome, but you've taken the pressure off us for now. I just hope they
You're
can
missing
work
out, dude.
together. We can do without arguments here.
Abduzaki, thank you. Thank you.
I suppose
Yeah, I
we'll
appreciate that,
find
buddy.
out when the next mutant attack comes.
Broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all 3 people out there.
That's a lot of arrows back there. Boop. Cheesecake is so good. It is so good. Hey, Sanos. What's up, buddy?
Remarkable country.
We are probably not anywhere near the 50 we need of Cultivator's Loaf, but I think we're making some good progress. How many we got now? Dan. Oh, we do have 50. Wait, do we have 50 exactly? No. How many do we have? How's Elix's story? It is pretty good. Friendly Jackal. Oh, let's not kill him. Calculated? Calculated. Okay, let's... Well, we can turn this in whenever. We just need to make sure not to eat any. We gotta talk to more people here. Who are you? You're settler. Harley.
Whatever you want fixing, stick it over there. There's a waiting list, and I got a lot of shit to mend.
You're a mechanic?
Yeah, Harley. Deputy foreman of the 4th work crew from the Horde of Igniton.
Drakus Stark, thank you, buddy.
Where I was. Now I'm senior foreman of the only fucking guy here. The Horde's days are over, buddy. We are all real free people out here. So if you want to have something repaired, you will have to pay for it.
What sort of things can you fix?
Like it.
What do you need fixing? Chances are, whatever it is, I can sort it out for you. Chances are I can fix it upside down while under fire in a combat zone. Meaning, it'll be a piece of cake to fix it here. What I wouldn't give for a real challenge. A mech, a raider, anything with real technical expertise involved.
So, you're a cleric?
Was. I was trained in the Horde. But I never got into all the religious stuff. So it's been good to find a way to keep doing what I do without the need for all that praising and believing. Although I did get to play around with some more interesting machinery back in the Horde.
How much experience do
Shmoo
you have
with
with
a 45.
flyers?
So I'm a streamer?
Flyers?
No,
You mean jetpacks? What model are we talking
absolutely not.
I had something bigger than jetpacks in mind.
about? Bigger? Well, the only thing that's bigger these days is an Albrader. What? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how you'll get your hands on one of them. Unless you're talking about the one that came down in your dam. If it is, you better be fast. I've heard people are looking for that sucker.
Could you get hold of that Albrader?
Yeah, well, I might have an idea where it is. Okay, alright, I was hardly able to keep myself together when that thing went down. I mean, I had to see it. I told myself, this is my chance to see one of those things up close. So, I got by the Berserker
Ace
patrols in Adan, and went up to the old observatory and had a closer look at it. The thing was a bit of a wreck. It had hit the mountain further up and then came down the side of it.
Do you think you can repair it?
Not out there in the mountains, no. But if the engine was still intact, then I suppose someone might be able to fly it here. Then I could really have a go at getting it working.
Can you repair the engine?
Well, I would need a high-capacity hydraulic conductor to get it back in order. And you don't just find something like that lying around. I suppose you could get one from another raider, but I've got no idea how you're going to do that. Or, well, yeah, you could bring down one of those fighting colossi from the 7300 series. They also have one of those high-capacity conductors installed in them. So, well, I suppose we should forget about it then. I mean, it's not impossible
Hey,
to get
Jobry.
one, but it might as well be, huh?
If I get you the conductor, can you repair the engine?
Yeah, good joke. What? You're serious?
You're serious? Why am I doing ELEX again? Because ELEX 2 is coming out soon in like actually just about a month. Yeah, just about a month. Super Gimpo Man said, hey Co, hey chat, no idea what this game is. Can someone fill me in? This is ELEX. It is a Piranha Bytes game. It is a super open world, janktastic, post-apocalyptic RPG. Yep. Hey, Neldius, that is awesome. I am super glad to hear that. That's very nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, DL2 is so close. It's so close. So close.
I can get the conductor from a fighting colossus from the 7300 series.
You really think you can bring one of those down? Well, okay, listen. There might be one you could take down a little easier than the full-strength ones. You see, I heard one went rogue due to a faulty control unit.
Go on.
It's still active somewhere in the southern mountains of Igniton. But even though it's faulty, you'd have to be nuts to try and take it on.
Okay.
That jackal over there, is that your pet?
I have no idea where that thing came from. Just turned up here one day. Scared the living shit out of me, to be honest. But it doesn't seem so bad now. It hasn't tried to eat anyone or anything. So, you know, as long as it doesn't take a shit on my tools, it's fine to stay.
Ew. No. I don't think I've seen this 17-minute Shadow Warrior 3 gameplay. We have to check that out. Yoink. I know. Hey man, I have this in my library. Is it worth playing? Scale of 1 to 10? I don't really do scales, but I will say this. This game's world is awesome. It's a lot of fun to explore. It is definitely a little bit janky. If you liked the Gothic franchise, I think you'd probably really like this game. But if you're looking for like a AAA RPG experience, you won't find it here. There are aspects of it that are AAA. or very unique and awesome, like the world that's very alive, the giant world to explore, multiple factions to join, lots of character progression, things like that. But you know, there's also a lot of stuff that's a little not AAA. So there's that. Yeah, if you're the kind of person that can focus on the good parts of games and kind of, you know, get by with the stuff that may not be the highest quality, then I think you'd really like this game. Wanted to show my appreciation to the mod team and the most welcoming and greatest community on Twitch. Always a good time being here. You are the best. Sending good vibes to you all. Illumination with the $25 tip to the mod team, my dude. Thank you. It's very nice. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for your support.
Needs a key.
Needs a key. All right, we need to find a vendor. Is there a vendor? What do we have? We don't have a vendor. I think we got more people we got to talk to too. Hey, Alisante. How are you, buddy? Thanks, Tarquinius. Yeah, maybe we'll watch that tomorrow during Shadow Warrior. It could be fun. I think we're done with you, right?
Origin's defenses must hold.
Yeah, I think we're done with him. Let's see about upgrading the place. How many shards are they looking for?
I would like to donate shards to the camp.
No problem. What would you like to build?
Or trader. Cool. I'm doing well, Alisante. Always good to see you, bud. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. What else we got?
I would like to donate shards to the camp.
No problem. What would you like to build?
Berserker workbench? Not enough shards. Womp womp. Womp 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 womp. Where's that trader? We got a bunch of stuff we can sell, I think.